She was pretty scary. My mom was pretty scary, especially when she first started getting sick. She was, I don't think any of us recognized her anymore. She was just different, like always sad, always crying, always screaming, easily triggered, and kind of didn't really want to exist anymore. Yeah, so now I haven't seen her in, I think, going on 3 years. And I don't imagine it's gotten any better. So, I mean, when we left because we had to.
When you first started playing piano, who encouraged you?
I think my mom.
Okay.
Someone had given us an old little, it was kind of a organ, but really small. And I took interest in this thing that made noise and tried to play it pretty young. I think it was like 4, 5. And my mom noticed that I would go to it and just kind of knock around on keys. And they put me into piano lessons before singing lessons. And then once I got into singing, then I liked that more. My mom was the one that was first supportive and probably the one that was most excited about it. And then later on, my dad got on board.
Do I come by here often? Not really. There's not really much to have to come back to over here. So remember, we used to go up that pathway onto the other side there. Been a while since I've been here, but...
He was there with us, and he lived with us through everything, but he was kind of the sole breadwinner at the time, so he was working like 12-hour days and just come home, sleep, get back to work. And I think same for him is just to watch his wife slowly deteriorate, slowly losing her mentally and her mood, and just she changed, like she succumbed to her traumas.
Put it this way, I had no life in those days. All I did was work to pay the bills and make sure the family was provided for. She was getting to the point where her depression is not getting better. I mean, there's no getting better with it if you don't get help. You just keep going down, down, down till you hit rock bottom. So, how was it for me? It was hell on wheels. It was really, really, really bad. And I stayed more because of the kids. I figured if I leave and they're left alone with their mother, it'll be a disaster. Yeah. Because she had no patience to deal with them. She would fly off the handle in seconds, literally in seconds. And many times I had to stop them because she was literally getting violent with the kids. I had to stop her, tell her, back off, leave the kids alone.
I think a bad day was seeing her just cry a lot and unsure if she was going to be yelling or upset at everything you would do, pulling a fit or a tantrum, and then wishing that she was dead. And you kind of like not really understanding why, or not sure if you're just going to be the next outlet for her in whatever capacity she felt like that day.
When Rosemary first approached me and said to me, Dad, I think I want to be a musician. I said, oh my God, what in the world made you want to pick that field? And she said, this is what I want to do. I want to be a singer. But when I saw there was no way of talking her out of it, I says, all right, let's see what we got to do to try to help you get over the top with this.
So I did put a lot of unhealthy expectations on music as a way out, instead of as a recovery method, or instead of a way to just release these emotions.
At what age?
Probably already 13. So I got really competitive about music and wanted to do competitions and auditions and like all this kind of stuff. But I think the intentions were wrong. So I desperately kind of wanted to find refuge in music or in a career to kind of save me from issues at home and issues with suppressing your real feelings about it and what you were dealing with. So I was like, okay, if only I'm at this certain place in music or at this certain place in my career, then I will be better. Then I will be happy. Then I will be healed.
The best thing is get out. Find a way out before something terrible happens and it'll be a disaster. So, which I figure, I think in the end, when I look back to what happened, I think it was the best out of all the bad situations that could come out of this.
I'm proud of him that he, after 29, 30 years, that he still found some courage to say that now was enough. I wish it would have happened earlier. Maybe it would have saved a lot of us a lot of grief, a lot of damage maybe, and a lot less to have to work through now that we've left. But I think my dad's doing good.
Finally, we're having a normal family life, which was something that was almost impossible with my wife.
Yeah.
We just, no matter how hard we tried, it just couldn't happen. We're dealing with the aftermath now. I think we're doing a lot better, myself, Rosemary, and my younger daughter. So I bought a place, and I said to Rosemary, we're going to move out there, I says, and we're not looking back.